been like that the whole day? All right, no worries. Perfect. Perfect.
Yeah, I'll just move over like this. Alright, so now we got XL0 versus Master Gheb.
Now this probably could have been predicted from the start, I would think. These are the two guys to beat here today, right?
Right. And normally I wouldn't miss entering a tournament myself, I'm kind of taking a break for my arm, so. But that's alright. We got a great match coming up here. These two, no strangers to fighting each other. They played in many tournaments and they play fairly often. Ooh!
Oh, suicide.
Very bad self-destruct there, 21%. Peach is a character it can often be difficult for Marth to finish her off if he doesn't get like a solid spike or tip. Or solid, up tilt at high percent. So that's definitely a critical blow for XL0 to die at that low percent.
That's right. I mean, Marth is good for comboing Peach, putting on damage, but has trouble finishing her up.
Very good stall with the dancing blade there, maneuvering under the turn up.
Evening up the stocks a little bit.
Yep, XL0 bringing some of the percent back. Keep in mind, this is a lot closer than it might seem initially, because keep in mind, Peach can edgeguard Marth really well and kill him at low percents, but Marth has a hard time killing Peach unless he gets a good spike or a good tip. So, very nice grab. Very big commitment there. Had to resort to some very quick, sneaky edge hog there. Looks like Master Gheb didn't react in time. And that is a Stitch Face. Drops down, catches it again.
Oh!
Yeah. It can be a bad idea oftentimes to go for the same thing twice in a row. XL0 adapting to that, just does a nice shield drop and throws it up. See, those forward airs from Marth are not going to start killing until like 190, 200% almost.
Yeah. His best bet now, I would think, is an up tilt.
Yeah. He can go for like a dancing blade to up tilt. It could work if Peach doesn't DI away.
But she's racking up a lot of percent right now.
Yeah.
And I think that's another kill there. I don't think he got his jump back.
No. Got knocked out of it. Yeah, this is exactly the sort of situation you don't want to be in against Peach.
No, bad DI on that, but he
almost survived it, and that was bad DI.
Yeah. But he got everything he needed out of that life.
It is still possible for him to bring this back. I mean, he needs a nice solid kill on Peach without taking much damage, and I think that's gonna do it. Yeah.
All right, we got game one to XL0 here. Fighting back after that initial suicide.
Yep, didn't let it cluster him. Just played his game, kept it focused. Very good stage pick. Marth has a lot of room to run away from Peach in this match. Just keep her out, and he could potentially kill her pretty early with up airs and up tilts.
Ooh, and with one combo, he brings it back.
Yep, there's those punishes from Peach. Get those up airs into a few more hits. It hurts. It hurts a lot.
But he has a good advantage on this stage. If he can manage to bait out some platform down smashes, he might get some good tips.
this edge guard situation usually boils down to Marth just continuously hitting Peach and Peach continuously getting back. And it's just a matter of racking up a lot of damage, as much damage as you can. Alright, so now a nice solid up tilt tip would definitely kill Peach at this time. Gets a nice sneaky nair, and he's actually stock ahead, high percent. This could go south really quickly against a character like Peach. So. XL0 going for that cross up nair, hoping to trick Master Gheb's DI, hopefully get an earlier kill. Ooh, he gets a really quick low float nair anyway. Bad DI. So it looks like Master Gheb may have tried to bait that dash attack and punish it, but accidentally initiated his run animation instead of going for a dash dance.
Yeah, I mean, he had really good spacing. He definitely spaced it perfectly and just couldn't capitalize.
Yep, just held left a little bit too long. Characters in this game, if you go from your dash animation to your run animation and you try to turn the other way, your character will actually skid along the ground rather than do your dash dance.
And then they'll have that slow turnaround and run slow in the other direction, I believe, right?
Yes, exactly. Missing your punish opportunity.
Ooh, that might do it. There it is.
There's the advantage of Pokemon Stadium in this matchup. On occasion, you'll get those, those straight up tilt anti-airs that are tips, and they'll kill if you're like on one of those top platforms, on a tree, on the windmill, etc.
He's dash dancing really well, staying right outside of Peach's range there.
Yep, baiting XL0 into trying to commit to something that he can punish. We see those double jabs after a forward air. Oftentimes, players like to try and dash in after Peach's float forward air, try and punish with a grab, maybe other things. Those jabs immediately after the forward air will often interrupt that.
They're fast, and they have a lot of priority on them.
Very nice smash DI on that.
I'd say Peach's jabs are close, if not the best jabs.
Yeah, they're really good. They're really fast too. 2 frames. They are punishable on block though. If you block those 2 jabs, you can punish Peach.
Yep. I've seen a lot of players recently, as dangerous as it sounds, is crouch cancel the jabs and severely, and even get hit by the jabs, but are able to punish her out of that.
Yeah, you can definitely, like crouch cancel shield the jabs, and just like shield DI enter her.
Yep.
And if she commits to both jabs, you can definitely like shield grab her on reaction, but then you also take the risk if she's doing like down smashes.
Yeah, you definitely don't want to be crouch canceling when she does that down smash.
Yeah, in cases like that, you definitely gotta do it based on the player. If you notice the specific player is not going for those down smashes very often in those situations, they're likely to do the jabs. You can definitely go for something like that, and it wouldn't be too risky in context. But that's definitely an adaptation that you'd need to make with a specific player rather than going for it.
I don't know the algorithm, but apparently there's a way to know which forward smash is coming out next.
I actually haven't explored that very much or heard much about it, so.
Well, a guy named Mike G from New York
I know Mike G. He's
awesome. Oh, he went out to Evo too. Yeah,
he came up to me at Evo. He said, "What's up?" It's been a while. I mean, I met Mike G back in like 2004. So
yeah, he's been around a long time.
Yeah,
but
he's super old school.
He's from New York, but he's been in Georgia for years now, and he was talking to me about that not too long ago. there's some order to it where if you, I believe how it works is the first 2 hits are random, but you look at which ones they are. Like if it's the frying pan and the golf club, the 3rd one has to be the tennis racket.
Oh, I see. That's interesting.
I believe it's something like that. I don't know if that's exactly right, but
very nice.
Gives you a little advantage.
Bringing it back. Yeah. If you know Mike G, I mean you're both from Georgia. I'm not sure if you live close to him, but tell him I said what's up.
I will.
We already said what's up at Evo, but just a follow up.
Yeah.
You know?
No, I will. Yeah. Soft said, tell him what's up, and so I'll let everyone know. But yeah, I see Mike G pretty regularly. He's been finally coming back actually. Like he generally goes out to tournaments, but doesn't play in them too often. But he's been playing a lot more lately.
Yeah. We'll see what happens. We'll see if anything comes of that. When I spoke to him at Evo, he basically said, "Oh, I'm an old man. I can't play anymore." I think we know those are just excuses.
He has it in him. I've seen him do some crazy stuff.
It just depends on how badly you want it, you know. And they're having a field day here with Mr. Saturn. And Master Gheb is not even paying any attention to Mr. Saturn. Maybe that was his mistake. Maybe he should have paid more attention to the Mr. Saturn.
And see, in that matchup, I feel like percentages are misleading. Peach can be at a much higher percent than Marth, and you're both probably about equal.
Yes, exactly. Peach can get some really low percent kills on Marth sometimes. The edge guarding is definitely easier for her than the other way around. But it looks like Master Gheb decided to run it back on Stadium. Not opting to take a little breather and think about it a little bit. He jumps right into it again. We saw Dust do this, and
it did not pay off.
Did not work out for him. But we'll see.
Now, is Final Destination not a place you want to bring Peach?
It's actually pretty good in the matchup. But if the Peach is super turtly, it can be difficult. It can be difficult to get in on her. And I know this firsthand from playing Armada. So it could generally be a good stage. If the Peach is like super aggressive and likes to approach a lot, it's an excellent stage for Marth. And there's that low percent kill we talked about, 104.
Yeah. And see, it's at this percentage, 130. I mean, as you said, it's going to take a really good tipper or a really good spike. Maybe on Pokemon he can get a good up tilt.
Ooh,
there you go. That's what he needed.
Forward smash there.
But without that tip, Peach is going to be able to put a lot more percent on before you get a kill off of her.
Ooh, that was very close. Getting some nice juggles here, taking up some nice percent. So he evened it up in percent, but I still think that Peach is definitely ahead. So even if the percent was tied up a little bit, and now we're seeing lots of produce. We're seeing
the most old school tactic of them all, which is spam those turnips.
That sneaky tip. Jumps right into it. That's exactly what Master Gheb needed.
And I've been noticing lately, man, with the metagame as developed as it is, the way people play, games even out a lot these days, where you see this whole arc of stuff that happens.
Very, very nice punishes.
And then more often than not, you see a 0-0-1 stock finish.
Yep. As people get more accustomed to a tournament setting, they learn the dynamic of adapting when it counts most. Obviously, like only a few people are top players, so they do it better than everybody else.
That was an amazing.
Very critical up B. He needed that.
That was a. I don't know if you saw. That was a double turnip combo. Right. He bounced them off 2 different turnips and nared him.
Yeah, those
Now
turnips-
this could
those
be
turnips stay
dangerous
out
for
a
both of
while.
them. She's pretty safe down there, but if Marth can get down there and start an up B chain, Peach could be in trouble, definitely.
Could definitely be very risky to go do that. And see, the benefit for Peach in this instance is
She can
she's
fish.
relatively safe down there during those turnips, bouncing them on each other, and she might actually get a stitch or a bomb doing that. So
I've seen many Peaches pull them out down there, but then throw them away because they're an autopilot a lot of times. So
right.
the really good Peaches are the ones that are checking every turnip before they throw it away.
We're just coming up on halftime right here, 4 minutes. And we also have half our stocks, 2 stocks, high percent. This is not gonna quite do it. Master Gheb doesn't commit to anything. He knows he can't combo off of that.
That was a really well-spaced down smash. I think he knew exactly he was at the right distance to be able to get out of that safely.
Very
That's
nasty lay
something
there.
you don't see often. You see a lot of new players just throwing out moves from across the stage, but
Right.
really good players will throw out moves across the stage that they know aren't going to hit, but will bait some attacks.
That other back air that hit him off the stage, I mean, if he had gone straight for the edge, he might have actually edge hogged Peach, because it looked like Peach was going for the edge. But then the second time XL0 recovered, he didn't go for the ledge, he went
See,
above.
this is where I'd put it at. This is anyone's stock here. Well, now it's Peach's stock.
Yeah, yeah. No kind of DI in that situation will help you survive. Master Gheb is gonna need. Ooh, that was
Oh.
very unsafe jab. Up throw. And
Oh, and got the percent.
Yep. At that.
But as I'm saying, you know, just we went through that whole match and we're already back down to almost 0-0 last stock. They're very, you know, these two are I can tell are some elite guys, and they're playing this matchup as perfectly as they can.
Master Gheb getting some straight hits here and there. Can't get a full punish, but tacking on way more damage than XL0 is right now. Ooh, there's that up air that could lead to big damage. Manages to scrape away. Very nice stall there with the dancing blade. Only takes a weak nair instead of a hard one. XL0 reverting back to
He's zoning them out.
his turtling with his produce.
Oh. Very nice, very nice. That was a much needed clink.
Yeah, he definitely needed to jump away from that as well, because that would have set up for a very bad edge guard opportunity for XL0. And that up air's not going to quite do it. He needs to get something a little bit stronger, like an up tilt.
See, at this percentage, I would say Marth may be taking a small lead, but any stray hit from
hit
Peach right
off
now.
stage will be spell doom for Marth. Critically, he doesn't. There you go.
it is. All right.
Forced him to commit to an air dodge early. Option selected with the up tilt. Master Gheb takes game 3. And it looks like XL0 stepped away for a bit, possibly washing his hands in the bathroom.
I'll tell you, it's hot out here, and I don't think my hands have ever been that sweaty when I was playing before.
It was hotter in Vegas when we went to Evo. Keep in mind that this is a tropical island, but there's some moisture in the air. You go to Vegas, it's like 110 degrees, no moisture at all in the air. You breathe the heat, and it's a dry heat,
Yeah.
and it's very unpleasant.
But that's one thing, your hands are gonna get moist out here.
Oh yeah, most definitely. Ooh.
Oh!
And he gets a very quick kill. It seemed to me like XL0 pulled back a little bit because he was expecting a spike from Marth.
He did,
In that
and what-
situation, you definitely could ledge hop to spike with Marth if Peach continues moving towards the stage.
And then in the end, he got his float eaten, and he had to commit to his up B, and he just was slightly too low.
Yep, Master Gheb did not commit to a spike, just re-grabbed the ledge. Excel Zero retreating back a little bit and couldn't make it back to the stage.
And it
got edge hogged at 54%. That's actually pretty big for this stage, dying at that low percent. And already Peach, I didn't even notice, Peach is above 100% now.
He's playing very smart right now. Oh, he was maybe a pixel off from that tip right there.
Master Gheb will be in a very good position if he can maintain this lead.
Seeing this, ooh,
but
that's
he wastes his
trouble.
jump, gets anti-aired. That's the danger of using your jump on stage against Peach. Peach is very good at anti-airing Marth with dash attacks.
There he is. He's got intruder space. When Peach is able to set up and start zoning out, that it just becomes extremely hard to get in on her.
And these back guards, they're gonna attack on some percent, but they're also gonna allow Peach to DI and gain height, making it harder and harder to actually edge guard her.
Well, if he can keep up this large percent gap throughout the game, he'll be in good shape.
It's a weak down tilt.
Oh, I feel a down tilt might have been the answer.
It actually could have killed in that instance, but he actually got a weak one instead of the tip down tilt. And just a raw forward smash. Didn't take too much damage on that stock, so he's still good. That's the important thing, is to not take too much damage before you
yeah, as long as you're not taking any damage, you know, you can get your opponent up to 240 damage.
It's not recommended if you can avoid it, but so long as you don't take too much damage in return, it's not that bad.
And on this stage against Peach, ooh.
Didn't DI the down smash. He actually could have DI'd the first hit down and then DI'd the second hit up, and he would have survived that down smash. But it looks like Excel Zero is looking to tie this up. Only 79% behind. Master Gheb though, still getting his punishes. Just going in with those grabs, just in, pressing forward. I would say at this point, this is still not a solid lead for Marth. Very nice delay there.
There we are.
Bait a reaction from the opponent, react to the roll, go for that tip up tilt. He definitely needed that, especially on a stage like this where it's really hard to kill Peach off the top.
And he should really be focusing this stock on just racking up as much damage as possible.
Yeah, if he can just rack up that damage without taking too much damage, he'll eventually kill Peach, even if it's at like 250 or something. See Master Gheb taking it pretty easy, getting in some nice hits, racking some damage. But for the most part, he's not being too reckless, not committing too much. That's exactly what he needs here.
Oh, perfect, sweet spot.
And Excelsior has been going for that a lot. I mean, that's actually like a favorite trick of his. He'll do a ledge hop and then wave dash off the stage and then jump and float and come in with a nair. And oftentimes that catches people off guard. He's done it several times in this game, and he's gotten mileage every time off of it.
That's an Armada trick. Armada, I saw something he was talking about where there's a certain specific height you can float at that Marth cannot reach you with a full hop up air. So a lot of times Marth will go for it, and if he goes for it, what you do is you just fall with him because he can't do anything else, and you can land on the ground, and he landed on the ground with a back air and really, you know, punished him for it.
Yeah, oftentimes like Peach, you can float at that specific height where you try and bait somebody.
That is some DI there.
Yeah, that was pretty much the worst possible place he could have landed the up tilt because he was on the opposite side of the stage. So it gave all that airspace for Peach to survive.
Now, all he needs is one solid hit at this point, but he's not going to get it off a throw. at this point, he needs his throws just for damage. I mean, he's at 200% pummel. You can pummel a pretty good while off a throw, off a grab at 200%. Because if he tries to rush in to follow up those grabs, he's gonna be running into some moves. We got a dance off here.
Yep. Master Gheb looking to be very, very
Oh!
good with how he gets in. This could turn south really fast for him, so he can't rush in to try and close it out.
Definitely, he's at an easy kill percent.
This is still anyone's game right now.
78 is a dangerous percent to be in against Peach on this level.
And he's gonna have to make something happen because it's 1.5 minutes left. That's still plenty of time, but that could actually go to time over depending on how these two play. And there he's just going for the grab hits, just trying to rack up damage. At this point,
up throws, I don't think it can kill him just yet.
Not just yet. Now he can actually kill, and then he goes, he gets the up air.
There he goes, yeah, because once Peach falls below that specific height, there's not a whole lot of, she don't have a whole lot of priority beneath her, so she's a sit and duck for an up air.
Right, she's gonna have to try and commit to something, you know, and not be an air dodge, a float if she has it. And Xel0, knowing he was close, brings it back to Dreamland. Master Gheb tying up the score 2-2. This will go to bracket reset if Master Gheb wins this match. Very nice. Oftentimes in that situation you want to throw Peach out of the stage just to put her in a bad position. Because oftentimes Marth is not really going to get much off of, against Peach off a forward throw, depending on the percent, especially at 91%. So
yeah, it's just the higher percent Peach gets, the harder it is to combo off a throw.
Yeah, it becomes much more important to actually go for positioning at those high percents. Very nice tech jump, but he doesn't get the back air to kill his momentum.
And see, Xel0 probably realized that he lost an early stock last game, and still
phantom forward air right there.
So if he can hold on to his stocks this game,
ooh, that was a critical tip. 154 is actually very low percent to kill Peach in the stage with Marth. He definitely needed that, and it seems like he's been getting a few of those, getting those critical kills when he's behind. Now it's time to see if he can't bring it ahead, because nobody wants to stay behind. Definitely not the position you want to be in.
Oh, see, baiting out that down smash, but unable to capitalize on it.
Very nice spike. Ooh,
needed that tip.
Needed
that tip.
76% that was.
He might have been trying to DI to avoid it, and that caused him to DI and as worse as he could.
Could actually even up the stock, and he misses the back air edge guard. Again, we're seeing
this is going to be tough for him to.
Both players' parts. Xel0 bringing it back, tying it up, getting that kill without taking too much damage in turn. This is exactly the position Master Gheb wants him in. You want to get Peach above you as Marth, so you can just keep hitting her up there. Peach has a hard time getting back down against Marth, especially if you're really good at placing your up airs.
Yeah, and he doesn't need to go for any kills really right now. I mean, unless he sees a very good opportunity, he can just sit here and keep racking up percent as long as he wants.
Exactly. This is standard edge guarding Marth versus Peach. You just want to do those back airs.
And he almost had another back air. He just slightly misspaced it and caught the edge of the umbrella.
Ooh. Looks like he committed to that up tilt a little bit too quickly. Definitely important to, sometimes you want to delay those and bait out the air dodge, but now up B, no punish on it. When Peach does those up Bs, she's fully committed to that. She only has the option of dropping down faster and then reopening the parasol. She can't air dodge or anything or attack.
She's getting in that kill percent here.
Yep. Just a little bit more percent and those forward airs will actually start to kill. But instead he gets a nair. No DI on that nair. Gets a nice kill. Still over 200%. This
bad. Looks like it's going to even up right now.
Yep.
He needed to stack on some percent that stock. This is
it's very risky to do those dancing blades off stage when Peach is throwing turnips at you. Oftentimes you want to do a forward air so that the turnip doesn't hit you.
This will help, but Excel's been living to 200% almost every life here, so he's still got some work ahead of him.
Well, there were those two stocks, or one he died at 154, I believe, from an up tilt, and then another one where he died at 76 from a forward smash tip.
Oh yeah, I mean you never know. Like any random spacing or occurrence can change the momentum here.
Very good dancing blade.
Very nice space.
Ooh, that could have been it. He was looking for that spike. Misspaced it just slightly. Very good early up B, knocking Peach out of her edge hog attempt.
No.
But if he wants to bring this back, he needs to shape up his
that might
DI.
be it.
And it looks like that's it. Yep. Cell Zero takes it. 3-2. No reset. Yeah, Master Gheb's DI was a little bit shaky at the end there, and he got hit a little bit too much with those turnips. You know, Marth definitely does have the option of doing a forward air to hit the turnip and preventing those easy edge guards.
And I feel he was playing smart up until the end, and he got a little anxious near the end. He was being a little more aggressive than he needed to be, and got hit with
committing a little bit too much.
Yeah, Peach wasn't quite at the percent he needed to really be able to do much to her, and he should have been backing off and really